What began as a temporary measure has evolved into one of the most effective managerial runs of the Premier League season. Michael Carrick is reportedly hours away from signing a permanent 2-year contract to manage Manchester United. To understand the speed of this appointment, we have to go back to January 2026. The atmosphere at the club was fractured, and the pressure on the organization had reached a breaking point. When Rúben Amorim was dismissed, United occupied 7th place. Most analysts and projections suggested the season was a write-off, with Champions League football seemingly out of reach. The club was losing matches and facing a collapse in morale. They needed an immediate intervention to stop the downward trajectory. Michael Carrick stepped into that void. Initially, he was viewed only as an interim solution to manage the squad until the end of the season. Expectations were low. Few expected a manager with an interim title to turn a 7th-place struggle into a successful campaign. Instead, he delivered a massive 15-game run that stands among the most efficient in the club's recent history. This turnaround was built on a 2-pillar strategy: correcting the team's statistical output and restoring the dressing room's confidence. This graph illustrates United's climb from 7th to 3rd place since Carrick took charge. In 15 matches, they recorded 10 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses. Those 33 points made them the division's most informed team, outperforming every rival. That consistency ensured the club secured Champions League qualification for the following season. These results provided the board with the objective evidence they needed to move Carrick from an interim position to a permanent role. While the tactics improved, Carrick also focused on the club's internal culture. He adopted a calm media presence, effectively lowering the temperature around the training ground. A major part of this shift was the reintegration of Kobbie Mainoo, whom Carrick returned to the starting lineup after he had been marginalized under the previous management. Carrick also managed to revitalize several veteran players who had been underperforming during the first half of the season. This shift is evident in the defensive metrics. Key veterans, such as Casemiro, saw a marked increase in their tackle success and ball recovery rates under Carrick's instructions. This internal support became public when dressing room leaders like Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo openly supported Carrick's permanent appointment. Player buy-in allowed Carrick's tactical adjustments to translate into points. By restoring the squad's confidence, he provided the momentum needed to secure a top-4 finish. Carrick's 15-game performance served as a live audition that proved his ability to manage under high-pressure conditions. This led Director of Football Jason Wilcox and CEO Omar Barada to formally recommend Carrick for the job. Sir Jim Ratcliffe provided the final approval, marking a significant milestone for the new Ineos leadership team. The contract is a 2-year permanent deal with an option for the club to extend for a 3rd year, potentially keeping him until 2029. The structure of this contract aligns with the board's strategy. It rewards his 15-game performance with a permanent deal while preserving the club's flexibility through the extension option. United now heads into the summer transfer window in a much more stable position than they occupied just 4 months ago. With a settled manager and a place in the Champions League, the club has more leverage to attract their primary transfer targets. By stabilizing the squad and securing top-tier European football, Michael Carrick has provided the board with the financial and competitive platform required to start the summer window. Now the focus shifts to the long term. Is Michael Carrick the right man for a multi-year project, or is this simply a successful reaction to a mid-season crisis? Tell me your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video and subscribe for more Manchester United analysis. I'll see you in the next one.